What's up, Pillberry Pug here? Just checking in from my rehab room. Trying not to get, trying to hide all of my personal information on the boards and stuff. But yo, it feels good to like stream again. I've been updating on Twitter to let you know how my amputee status is, my amputation. Possibly just just reaching out because it gets pretty boring here. The food's really good, and the nurses and everybody are really friendly and helpful, so that helps out. Um, Staying positive as much as I can. I get a little down, but I can't wait to go home. The 20th, I get to go home on September. So it's going to be really cool. Not sure why it's ranch seasoned cheeseburgers on my phone thing, but spice it up a little or something. Who knows? The Twitch update thing obviously didn't work. Um, then my nurse showed up in here.
I just have a little insulin for you.
She's going to give me some insulin. It's not the fun drugs, but it keeps me alive. I just ordered dinner. The turkey breast is really, really good with gravy in it. I have honeydew, blueberries for anti-inflammatory stuff, some Diet Coke. So yeah, the food's good. My stomach is rumbling for sure. Ugh.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a shot.
So I've got 8 units.
I have to take insulin boluses to balance out the sugar, so it works out pretty well. Been watching a lot of paranormal shows. Love that shit. The ghost shows are awesome. Ghost Adventures are my favorite. You might hear it in the background. And hopefully I don't get copyrighted.
Is there something you want to tell us?
Oh no, here, do the arms.
Can
Yeah.
I do this guy?
Yeah, that's totally fine, yeah. Insulin finger pokes are allowed in there. There's no IVs and
Just
blood
the
pressure.
obvious, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as there's no blood pressure or needles and that aren't like IVs and stuff, we're good. The insulin absorbs in the fat, so
Yeah.
it works good. Thank God for that, right? Or my right arm would be totally trash. My right arm, after my transplant in 2012, it's so scarred up with tissue from blood draws in it. It's bad, yeah. I can't believe it. And for some, like I said, for some reason it says ranch seasoned cheeseburgers instead of what I typed. So we're gonna deal with that, guys.
So, did you hear that there was a clot
I don't know.
on that
In my
side?
arm? Doesn't surprise me.
So, the Eliquis, essentially what you'd been on for the last
Just
3
didn't
months,
work.
was either not sufficient or whatever. They discontinued it, and now you're going to get the Lovenox, which does have to go in your belly.
That's like Coumadin.
It's a blood thinner. Yes, it acts on different mechanisms than Coumadin, though.
Oh, okay.
But you'll get Lovenox 2 times a day. So
Yeah.
we're going to start it at 7 tonight. So it'll be like 7 a.m., 7 p.m.
Those burn, yeah.
It does burn a little bit. It's a high dose. And I don't know, because I think they're still planning on getting you home
The 20th, yeah.
20th. So we'll see if they bridge you to a different oral or a different dose or whatever.
Yeah.
But likely you won't go home with the Lovenox. It'll just be.
I've only had like one time where at the Coumadin clinic, they gave me the shots to take home. You never use all of them, so it's a waste of like a shit ton of money. And then you're like, okay,
resources and all
I'll do
that.
the Coumadin stuff or the shots.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, you're okay.
Yeah, I know. We'll see what they say, but for now we'll start it tonight. So I'll bring it in probably 6:45.
Oh, okay.
Because they initially had it at 3:30 and 3:30, which would have been at like
3:30 in the morning,
exactly.
3 p.m.
So I was like, let's move it to 7 and 7. That way, it's like each shift is giving one.
Damn.
Because nobody wants to wake up at
Why does that not work? Like, I've been trying to drink as much water as I can.
what, the Eliquis?
Yeah, like, why am I getting blood clots? I'm not prone to them, as far as I know.
I don't know. I mean, it's clearly because we poke and we're putting IVs.
That's
in
how I
it,
got the
so-
lines on my arm, because
yeah, I saw that
PICC lines and IVs and million freaking blood draws.
So
and the
I
blood
don't know
draw is
why
digging, dude.
you're creating them, because it's funny because you also had a GI bleed, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
bleeding and clotting
And with the ulcerative colitis, like,
right.
there's always some kind of blood.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to
Just
watch,
get
make
that
sure it's not
lining.
too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird when they tell you that. And then, but the blood clots just growing out of nowhere is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Concerning because my arm feels tired when we lifted weights today. And I was like, it's probably just because of the IV, you know? Because I couldn't lift back or straight all the way. And then it just gets fatigued a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I,
in hindsight, it was a heavier. It was the whole thing was heavier.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Bodybuilding
I mean,
Geraldine.
typically though, we still say use it. You know, even with the clot, it's the
Yeah.
likelihood of it breaking free and clot. I mean, that's not usually. It's really just your body will dissolve it.
Yeah, and I guess supposedly to the Coumadin clinics, it's lesser seen to have an upper body clot, and lower limbs are always more
likely.
prone and circulation-wise because it's farther from your heart.
Yeah.
So
It has further
I get the
to
luck
go.
of the draw, right?
I know. I'm sorry.
No professional arm wrestling for me.
Right.
Or too heavy of cheeseburgers or something.
Cheeseburgers, yeah. I'll be back in
Yeah.
like an hour, okay?
Okay, you can shut the door, yeah.
Okay, cool, I got it.
All right, thank you very much.
Sure.
So as you guys just may have heard, I got a blood clot in my arm again, and I was on blood thinners. Not really sure what's going on with that, other than I'm getting hella poked by labs. Every time an IV needs changed, I got to get a new IV. I'm just a constant rag fucking pin doll, like just a pin cushion at this point until I leave. And I'm pretty sure every doctor I have on follow-ups want blood work too. But at least I'll have a little break because the hospital is not a break for blood draws. And the whole thing is I'm in physical rehab to get my leg strength, getting up, learning how to function on a walker fully with one leg until I get a prosthetic, and that's gonna be pretty fucking badass. A wheelchair, learning the basic skills of life in a new dimension now. So, I feel like crying a little bit. I've been through a lot this past month, and oddly, telling the surgeon I wanted my leg lopped. My lower above the knee amputation was way easier than dealing with the mental stress. Some of the depression of just getting poked numerous times a day, and then relearning stuff is fun, man. That's like a workout. I pretty much had to buy new stuff for my house, which I'm not a totally rich guy, so thank God for Amazon and an Amazon charge card. Got discounts and money back on my purchases, so that helps a little bit. But yeah, let's not cry or anything. So if you guys want to see my food, I'll show you my food for sure. It's really good. I'll show you my room a little bit. Let me make sure there's no private personal information. I don't want to violate HIPAA. I never violate anybody else's HIPAA law rights by any means. That's fucked up. There's already enough criminals out there. F them. So let me show you my room real quick. All right. Here's my TV. It's really nice TV. I watch a lot of paranormal channels because it entertains me. Football, baseball, when I can. Channels kind of suck because there's a lot of reruns. There's the door over to the left. Is the bathroom. Dude, the bathroom's massive. If I could have a bathroom like that in my house, I'd totally take it. Not sure what's on the wall over there. That's like the nurse's station and gloves and everything. The pericare unit, the bedding, bed pads, diapers and shit. Room supplies. This closet has my laundry and everything. So they do my actual personal laundry. They just doesn't sit in a bag until you're out like normal hospitals. Just don't give a fuck. We'll try to avoid that. This is the right side of my room. It's really spacious. They have cool. I'm on the third floor, so there's a lot of pretty chill rooftop art and decorations outside, which is really cool to look at. Like just to take your mind off stuff. And I wonder who made it personally. And then here's the good stuff in life here. I got turkey breast, um, grilled turkey breast with gravy, mashed potatoes and gravy, cheese, blueberries for the anti-inflammatory, Diet Coke to drink, some honeydew to snack on for something sweet. That's my spit cup, so I don't like just chug water. So I kind of just rinse my mouth out like a fine wine. Tasting contest here. My Nintendo little Switch Lite. Never in my life expected to ever get one, but it was actually pretty fun. And I really enjoy it, and then put tons of hours in the hospital on it. And definitely my food, baby. Okay, and we need to calm down a little bit, but yeah, I'm glad to see you guys, and thank you for the love and support I've been getting on Twitter. All you gamers from DayZ amaze me. I watch you guys, but I never really play. I don't play with any of you guys, and you guys support me in so many positive ways on Twitter, like Save Me Ryan, KOS, Kentucky. Big shouts out to those guys. Go watch them and follow them, man. They're good DayZ players. I fucking die like within a half hour, an hour of just can't find stuff. Yeah. So surprisingly, I got a lot of overwhelming support from gamers, which gamers are amazing, but from games that I play and watch, but I don't join and play with other people. And then my son and my dad come and visit once a week every Thursday. My dad's off. He's 86, so but I'm sure he's really glad I'm improving the house with random items. Like today, I ordered a brand new set of pans and pots and pans and cooking sheets. We're going to be doing some cooking shows. He definitely has to be my assistant for sure on that one again. So when you see him, his Twitch tag is Walt the Pugman, but he's my dad, so he's definitely my cooking assistant and helps me do that kind of stuff, and he scarfs down the food. So if we cook it and it's gone, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You can also check out my Discord at House of Pugs. Discord, I can drop the link and everything if you'd like to join, chat in there. If you have any questions about how my amputation went compared to others, because I can't speak for others, I feel I was very fortunate. Got excellent surgeons, everybody that really tries to take care of me and make sure I'm maintained from surgeon level to even the CNAs. Mad shout out to those people. They bust their balls daily to help people that bitch, cry, complain, need changed, need cleaned. And I feel like they're really underwhelmed to hear, like not given proper respect sometimes in the hospital world compared to like a nurse or something. And then definitely shout out to the nurses. They do an excellent job keeping me healthy. My sugars dropped pretty dangerously low a few times after workouts, nonstop all day. They kept me going, got my sugars up, back to being me. I try to stay positive. It's really, really hard, but you got to do it. You got to open that window of life and say, hey, there's sunshine no matter what, even if it's a rainy day. And I love the rain, so I don't really mind a little wet feet while I get a little sun. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to get back live on Twitch again to do some. I'm gonna slay some fucking fools on Fortnite for sure. I need to get some dubs. Definitely going to try to switch up some games. I got a bunch of different games I want to play. Valhalla. I have yet to touch it after I got it. I have some smaller games too that I want to try to play. I don't know if I can really stick to those. Not a lot of action. I'm all about the ground pounding and shooting people in the face. But you know what? New day, new life, new challenges ahead. So as long as we stay together, Pugs, we got this. And you do your best staying positive too, because that's important. And never let anybody else run you down, tell you're a bad person, because you know what? They're a bad person for saying that. And we all have self worth of no matter what. So always remember that too. Um, feel like I'm just rambling at this point. So let me drop my links for you. I don't think I really can. Since I'm on mobile, it's kind of confusing. I like the new setup on mobile though. It's really excellent. As you can see, the back of my room. The chargers, dude. Some of these brand new beds have USB chargers. They're all fancy. Uh, Definitely. And I do my new schedule because I've been getting sick at rehab because I wake up, force fed pills, eat right away, and then work out like a maniac to get better and stronger. Made me sick the past 2 days, but today I felt great. Got cramping medicine. If you've never had nonstop, probably every minute cramps in your life on your stomach and your abs, let me tell you, it's not fun. I better have abs of steel after I'm out with as many cramp crunches as I did, but naturally. Uh, yeah. And I just miss talking to everybody that stops by my stream, like you guys are my family. And I thank you for the support and the love. And if you'd like to drop a follow, please drop a follow. It's free. Like I said, you can ask me anything. I'm open door. I'm cleared policy. I don't have any issues. We just don't allow negativity, haters. We don't want spamming. I definitely don't want fucking graphic artist designs up in my bitch here. Because you're annoying as fuck. You're like the modern telemarketers from hell. If I want something, I'll reach out to you and get you because I'm paying for it. And honestly, a lot of it looks like copy and paste, which I can do myself. And I made my own stuff so far, so we're doing really good. Yeah, once again, drop a follow at twitch.tv/Poberry_pug. I have a YouTube channel, Poberry Pug, as well. I'll be uploading the VODs. You can catch up on the VODs there. I haven't done too much on YouTube. They're a little strict on some things, and I accidentally get caught off guard by some random music, or if my dad like turns on something that's copyrighted. So who knows? But I'll be uploading VODs on there if you want to check it out. I have probably VODs on Twitch still. But yeah, thank you for your time and the update. And I'm out the 20th, getting my house rearranged for wheelchair accessibility. I don't have a power chair. I have to manual everything. So my arms are going to be like super buff. I lost quite a bit of weight, but I gained it back in muscles and spots I probably would have never imagined having muscles without learning to stand on one leg and hop on a walker on one leg, or wheeling a wheelchair on a one leg, or even trying to get up out of a chair to go to the bathroom on the toilet with one leg. So it's a lot of learning, a lot of physical work. You can't give up. You have to stay positive. You got to keep busting your ass, or you're not gonna succeed. You're gonna just feel sorry for yourself and live in a little corner shell of depression, which is not cool. You got to step up, make your life something. So yeah, I don't know exactly how to end this stream. Oh, I see the end button, and I'll make you guys jealous of my food right before we leave. Boom! Eat your heart out, bitches. All right. Plugs and kisses to you all. Please drop a follow if you'd like to sub. It's free with Prime. I try to do my part to help little streamers and people that support me. So a little support would be helpful at this time. I definitely don't get a lot of money and I can't work. Several doctor appointments in the future. Probably won't copay. But yeah, have a good night and thank you.